Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So, new video for me, and this is part one of two parts, basically talking about my two new project cars. Right guys, let's go take a look at the... Here it is. Sarah named it Max after it being a little Mazda mx5. Mark II 2001 Icon Edition. Now, it is pretty bad on the paintwork. Lots of peeling, which doesn't bother me because obviously it's going to be a drifter, so if it gets smashed up, it literally doesn't matter. However, there's a few reasons why I did buy this car. Now, first of all, the person before us started to pull the carpets and stuff out. I don't know what he was going to use it for, if he was going to use it for racing, but the main reason I bought it was because if you look there, she's a 6-speed. So because it's an Icon Edition, which is similar to like a 10th anniversary or anything like that, it's got the 6-speed. It should also have a Torsen diff up under it. I don't know yet. I need to check. I need to get it on the ramp and take it out and check. But if it has, I might sell the Torsen or swap it out and just keep it to one side. But I'll probably go back to a welder. It's got these poly door, I can't remember what you call them, like a door closer bracket, but it studs. It makes the door really sturdy. Like if you close it, you have literally have like no movement on this door. With the rubber ones, they move up and down quite a lot, and when you go to open it, you can feel, oh, there's a bit of resistance there, so they're quite good. That should help a little bit. This seat obviously here needs bolting back in. I'm not going to worry about the rest of the interior carpets and stuff like that. I'm just going to leave the rest of it out. The roof is obviously, like most cabriolets, a bit leaky. See, it's a bit condensated up here. It's a bit mouldy on the seats, but I'll give that all a clean up. But he did give me a couple of these brackets here, which are basically for the front legs, because they're really bad for going, and this one's quite rusty down there. So when I get around to it, I can weld them on. Otherwise, I've not really had a proper look in here. What's he left me here? Oh, he's left me a GoPro bracket. A 10... What's that? Yeah, 10mm socket. It's very nice of him. And a 21 Pilots CD for the CD player that isn't there. There we go. Let's have a look under the bonnet. So the interior for the minute, my only plans are, I've just bought an aftermarket Boss on eBay. I'm going to stick a different wheel on. I might even try it with that wheel to start with because that's not too massive, but yeah, I probably will change. I'll probably leave the inside. I'd like to go to a cage. Ideally I want to put some sort of roll bar in, but the price of the roll bars, I may as well get a sort of, you're halfway towards a cage, so I haven't decided yet about that. But let's have a quick look underneath the bonnet. Yeah, under the bonnet is completely stock. The only thing I do know, because I had a quick look under there, the cat's been off and been gutted, so that, you know, it's basically got a decat pipe on it. But otherwise it literally is, oh, and the carbon canister here lives here, that's gone. But otherwise it's just a bog stock 1.8 mx5. The rad doesn't look in too bad condition, to be fair, which is always good. But yeah, still stock air filter, literally fully stock exhaust. Yeah, stock engine. It does run. Start up for you now. Nothing. Ooh. I think MX5s were made for me because they literally, if you put the seat right back, my head doesn't quite touch the top and my legs are just right. Let's see if she'll start. Oh, there she goes there. Purring like a dream. Yeah, so in the inside, it's got the standard, I mean this has all been loosened off anyway, but these hinges here always break on MX5s. I think it's a known thing. But yeah, it's one of them, I'm not too worried. That's been pulled out. I think only the driver's one works. Ah yes, passenger one has stopped. Oh, that must be all the screws for the rest of it. Yeah, pretty standard. It's got a rear heater button, but I can see over here that it needs soldering back on, and to be honest, that is probably the least of my worries really with this car. Otherwise, yeah, mate, he's pulled the glove box out. The heater still works, which is good. The blowers still blow. Oh, that's on the floor. Whoa. Right, let's have a look under the bonnet, but you know, it's got, shows oil pressure on the gauge. I don't know how reliable these oil pressure gauges are. I think they might be done on a voltage resistance rather than actually on a pressure, so the fuel gauge doesn't seem to be working because I did put a few litres of fuel in and it hasn't moved, but none of the other lights are on, so that's a good start. Oh yeah, it has nice blue mirrors on as well. This one seems to have a crack in it, but never mind. But yeah, just a stock MX5 really. Nothing too special. It's still got the ABS. I'll probably get rid of that. That's the only other thing I know it's fault. Basically, when you plug the wipers in, they do go all the time. Although they might have fixed themselves because they're not going now. Let's have a look. So yeah, the other day when I came to pick it up, I turned them off and they wouldn't stop. a bit like that really. So what I was doing was unplugging them when they got near the bottom. It could even be the switch inside the car. Yes, that's why that's unplugged. Yes, the other reason, so the third reason really was, so the gearbox was the main thing, 6-speed, Torsen diff hopefully, but I need to check that, so I didn't know for sure. But it's got a set of HSDs on it. Yeah, up under there, probably can't see that too well. But yeah, she's got a set of them on there. Oh yeah, the heater works nice and fast, I can feel that already, that's quite good. So yeah, plans for this car really is just keep it super basic and stick a welded diff in the back, fit some rack spacers. That'll probably be one of the next videos after I show you. The other project is actually going to be taking up probably more of my time to begin with, because that's the one I'm going to have on the road. So I'm probably going to sell my daily. I've got a Leon at the moment, a 1.9 PD 150, but I don't really travel that far now. My work's a lot closer to where I live than I used to work, so the fuel economy isn't such a big deal, so I might end up getting rid of that and just daily in the. But the other one needs a lot of stuff doing to it. It's pretty ropey, but I'll go into that on the next video. So this one is literally going to be welder rack spacers. Depending on how I get on with it, then I might get into extending the arms and cutting the knuckles. But I'll do one drift day just to see if I like the car, like the chassis. I actually think they're quite cool. It's just like a mini version of my old car, but just a lot slower. So we'll see how we go on. I wouldn't mind even trying to take it to a normal track day or a bit of auto testing or something like that, because they do handle quite well. If you haven't already, please hit that like and subscribe button, it does help.